Burnham Mickey here, Preacher Man RB, and this is another episode of Retro Land Comics. This time we're doing another episode of comic book reviews. This time we're reviewing Metal Man issue number 2. And what happens is we meet the Metal Man, and Dr. Morrow, the villain in the story, has made this big giant balloon in the city, and the Metal Man had to go and try to stop it. So what happens is they go, and at first they try to pop it, but the guy who made them tells them not to do that because it has all these deadly gases inside of it, and if it pops it, it will kill everybody around. So they come up with a new plan, and they use two of the Metal Men because they're the metal that they're made out of, and they're able to pop it without having any casualties that happen. So that's what they wind up doing, and then they tie it all down and capture it. And we see that happening, and then after this we see Dr. Morrow looking on his screen and seeing what's going on, and we see his jealousy of the Metal Man and all this stuff, and he wants to stop him and capture him and use them for his own means. And then we see the creator of the Metal Man going to see this other doctor, and at first I thought it was the Doom Patrol, but it's not the Doom Patrol, it's a different character. And he goes and he talks to him, and as they're talking, this guy winds up giving him a check for $5 million, and that way he can continue his research. And it's this whole dialogue that they wind up having before that, and we see him getting the check and then leaving. And after that happens, he finds his colleague and they head out, and then we see that they're being watched by another organization that's keeping a close eye on them because they're interested in the Metal Man as well. And then we see the creator of the Metal Man out in the Arctic, and he's searching for something, and he winds up getting in contact with this group of robots that are trying to liberate the Metal Man. We see there's one of the hunters from the Green Lantern comic books. There's a couple more robots in here, but the one I kind of know about is this Manhunter from the Green Lantern comics. And after this, we see one of the robots scanning this building, and they find out that there's certain things happening in this building that they're intrigued by, so they go and try to figure it out. And then after this, we see Dr. Morrow and his Death Metal Man, who are made by these deadly toxins in the metal. So that's going to be who the Metal Man has to face next. So let's see what happens to that. But other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, if y'all have read Metal Man issue 2, what y'all like about it? My rating for this comic is probably going to be maybe a 4 out of 10. As always, Rob Burnham, make here, Preacher Man RB, signing out. Guys, GG is awesome. It's been another episode of Retro Land Comics. See y'all next time.